Welcome back, everyone. This is Super Stud Brother playing Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. We have just talked to Professor Frankly, and he told us that the next crystal star is on something called Keelhaul Key, and that to get there we might have to talk to some of the salt dogs around here. Let's see. I'm curious to see if they have it in. They do! Super Luigi, Book 1. Super popular, now on sale. For 64 coins. I'm gonna need 64 coins for that Super Luigi. Want to buy it, fella? Sure! Thanks, fella. Okay, we got the first edition of Super Luigi. Alright, let's see. Important thing, Super Luigi, here we go. Have you ever experienced a time when no matter how hard you tried, you failed, and the time you spent felt wasted? If ever you feel such pangs of regret, try to remember this tale. The story of a young man's quest to save a sweet princess. Super Luigi, Volume 1, The Quest begins. The day dawned like any other, but little did Luigi know that the letter he was about to receive would forever change his destiny. Sir Luigi, danger besets us on all sides, and we beg your help. The foul Chestnut King has stolen our treasure, our fair princess. The letter was from Minister Kripp of the Waffle Kingdom, a man aware of Luigi's many adventures. He knew only Luigi could save them. Charged with this dire task, Luigi wasted no time curtailing the heroic meal he was making. Then he packed for his deadly journey. Knowing that his older, though less talented brother was out on a no doubt inconsequential errand, Luigi took a moment to leave a note. Mix a keel mango with a peachy peach to whip up a fruit parfait. These cryptic words were all Luigi wrote before leaving. Upon reaching the Waffle Kingdom, Luigi was greeted by pure misery, an endless flow of tears over the kidnapping of Princess Eclair. Arriving at the castle, Luigi was greeted by Minister Kripp, who carefully handed him a compass base with only one intact section. Our land had a second treasure, the marvelous compass. Find its 7 parts, and find Eclair. So it began. To be continued. Alright then, and anyways, let's continue with our own quest. Hey, Luigi! We get first-hand experience from him. Well, I headed to Circuit Break Island and got me a marvelous compass piece. You wouldn't believe it, bro. Talk about thrills, chills, and spills. It was pretty nuts, bro. Want to hear what happened? It's a pretty long story. Sure. Hey, sounds good to me. Which part of my story you want to hear, bro? Let's go to Circuit Break Island. Well, like I said, it's a really long story, but here goes. Just as our boat arrived at Circuit Break Island, we heard this incredible racket. We soon found out that they hold kart races almost every day on the island. Whoever takes first place in the race gets to rule the island as king for that day. Just as we got to the racetrack, we were holding the award ceremony. I couldn't believe my eyes. Right there on the trophy they gave to the winner. It was another piece of the marvelous compass. I almost passed dead away. I decided right then and there that the only thing to do was enter the next race. I mean, I've driven in car races before, so I thought I'd be okay. Boy, was I wrong. The cars were supercharged machines that could send you airborne with their exhaust. These vehicles were armed with missiles and bazookas. It was anything goes, bro. Of course, I wanted to get right out of the pronto. These drivers were crazed. But I worked up my courage and signed up anyway. And my race day finally came. I got one of the base carts, the big green #1. I took my position at the starting line. The lights went green and I stomped the accelerator. And something bad happened. I was in the reverse. The big green #1 went rocketing backwards with me yelling. I crashed into the wall behind me hard enough to cut me off mid-screen. In one fell swoop, I dropped into last place and wrecked my racing machine. But it wasn't all bad news. All the other cars crashed because of my maneuver. Once I got in gear, I took off. I was the only car left. I won by a country mile, bro. Guess that works. I took the piece off of the trophy and added it to the marvelous compass. The compass came to life and pointed me toward Jazzafraz down in the east. Then I heard that voice. Princess Eclair's voice echoed in my ears again. Oh, my princess. Random words with fun poetry have spoken by your voice. I will most definitely save you. Just wait for me. Princess Eclair! Oh, sorry about that, bro. So after that, I got back on my boat and came back here to Rogueport. And that's what's been up with me. Okay, then. If you want to hear what I've been up to, just come find me, okay? I'll be around. Oh, so will I. Okay, I'm here to... Ooh, what's this?
His gaze.
And what do you want, ah? Who, me, you ask about? Ah, I am called Flavio. I am, how you say, a trader, the richest man in Roqueport. Monetary wealth gives me freedom, yes, and freedom gives me wealth of spirit. And yet, why is it that a man whose life is unchanged must always long for yet more, ah? What is missing from my life? This tears at my very insides. I must know. What do I lack? Romance, definitely. I'd say emotion. Probably thrills. Money, maybe? Romance, definitely. Romance, you say? Ah, I suppose one does need some romance in life. What other sweet, delectable fruit could make so many wonderful pasta sauces? Okay. Ah, no! Foolish Flavio! Not Romas, you silly man! What I need is romance! Wait, hold the horses! That is it! Now that I am thinking of it, I once heard of the treasure of Cortez, the Pirate King. Yes! This is the answer! Oh, such happiness for me! A hunt for pirate treasure! Why, that just shrieks of romance and thrills and emotion, and even money. Really? Do you not know the tale? The Pirate King's treasure, hidden on Keelhaul Key? Ah, well, tales say that the Pirate King Cortez hid his hoard of pirate booty there. For years, treasure hunters and ruffians have gone there in search of the loot. But not a single one of them has ever returned. Oh, the horror makes my back tingle. People here whisper that the ghost of Cortez attacks all who seeks his treasure. Eek! It is because of those very rumors that people no longer go to Keelhaul Key. Keelhaul Key. But that will not stop Flavio. That treasure is there, yes, and I'm going to prove it. For I am Flavio, Trader Extraordinaire, millionaire, seller of the 7 seas. What is that you were saying? You are also looking for treasure? Here in Rogueport? Why talk such craziness? There isn't anything like that in this dull armpit of a town. You cannot be believing each stupid rumor about treasure some street urchin spews out. No, 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 no! Now what madness comes bursting from your mouth? You have a treasure map? Well, hand it over. I mean, show me. You are having a joke on me. This map leads straight to Keelhaul Key. You swine! You mean to steal my treasure out from under me, you awful, awful man! Well, now I am confused. You are looking for things known as the crystal stars?
Oh, yeah.
But now that I am thinking, a star-shaped stone was said to be in Cortez's hoard. Now why would that specifically be in that? Perhaps I could sell it for a staggering amount of cash? Yes, that would be... No, I need it. Ah, stop such thoughts, Flavio. What you need is romance, thrills, and emotion. I cannot ignore what this business before me suggests. This must be fate at work. Flavio shall go with you to Keelhaul Key. Of course, the crystal star is yours. Yes, but the rest of the treasure is mine. It sounds good to me. Huh? You must repeat that. Flavio's ears are plugged. You have no ship? You unfortunate foolish man! Do you not know who I am? Flavio? I will have a ship ready in no time, and it will be massive and glorious. Sounds good to me. Splendid, splendid, splendid! Let us begin preparations immediately, shall we? I will volunteer myself as our intrepid leader. Yes, and you will be captain. Aha! Danger and adventure tickle my nostrils! Come to the harbor right away! Wow, he's quite an excitable character, isn't he? Oh, we forgot to talk to his partner. Yeah, I'm Torque, and don't for a second think this dude's telling the whole story. The only reason I lent him my rig was because he got down on his knees and begged. And what happens? He's in it for 1 second before he completely totals it, idiot! I'm not letting this dip out of my sight until he repays me the 5,000 coin repair costs. Aw, Luigi. Hey there. Mean scram! Don't talk to me! My heart's burning for my long-lost love. Yes, I'm speaking of the extraordinary beauty at the juice shop in Glitzville. No matter how many times I flirted, she never paid me the slightest attention. Well, that's a shame. Alright. Let's go find Flavio at the port. Onward to Keelhaul Key! Whee! Ah, this is a nice ship. Ah, yes. Oh, it is you, ah? Well, sadly, a slight problem seems to have popped up. But feast your eyes on this outrageously fantastic ship. She is a fine vessel, no? Yes, she is. She is the SS Flavian, the queen of the countless ships in my personal fleet. The raw majesty of her hull, the pomp and circumstance. None can compare to her. Ah, behold the elegant curve of her prow. She cuts to the very soul. Don't you agree? Whatever you say. But she is not just a beauty. She is a savage beast on the water, tops among sailboats. But above all, I tell you, this proud ship can... Ah, yes? Did you speak? Yes, of course. There's a problem that has sprung up. I had completely forgotten about it. The SS Flavian, she bewitches me. Yes, well, here's the issue. We have no navigator. He ran off, the dog. The navigator, of course, is the highest-ranked helmsman. They steer ships, you know. No, I didn't know. And here's the real problem. The waters around Keelhaul Key are deathly dangerous. We need an absurdly skilled helmsman for our navigator. It is how you say, a pickle.
Oi, Flavio! Heard you talking there, sir. If you don't mind me saying, I might have a solution.
Do not tease me, Papatch. You can solve our problem? Then spit it out already.
Well, sir, I've heard talk of the famed, no, a legendary sailor living in Rogueport. Yeah, I think he's called Admiral Bobbery. A salty old sea dog, by all accounts. But he's said to have the helmsman's touch, sir. He can make any ship bow to his will. Thing is, there ain't a soul what's seen him on the seas of late.
Bassa boom! Problem solved! Let us scout out this Bobbery fellow and get him on board. As is customary, my captain will handle all negotiations. That would be you, Mario. Of course. That does sound fair to everyone, does it not?
No complaint.
Aye, sir. Aye.
Sounds fair, sir.
Then it is decided. You must find this Bobbery and bring him here. Our fortune sails with you. Oh, fine, we'll go find Bobbery. Alright. Where would we find Bobbery? Would you know?
Admiral Bobbery? I'm fairly sure there was an old guy by that name living in the east part of town.
East part, huh? Okay. Well, to the east then. Let's see, maybe he knows a little bit more.
You look like you don't know nothing, so I'll teach you something. How about that? Here in Rogueport, there's a world-famous archaeologist. Huh? You already knew that? Fine, smart guy. I'll have a better tip next time.
Yeah, I'll just see if I can find Bobbery on my own. Let's see, maybe Professor Franklin knows a little. Knows where we can find him. Bobbery? That old sea dog lives in the east side house right next door. Well, what do you know?
They say he was a great and important sailor long ago.
Next door, huh? Must be over at this side. It's locked from the inside.
Swindle is here all the time, usually, but not now. Where's he today? I was thinking I'd come talk to him about a way to make some quick dough. If you see him, tell him that I'm looking for him, okay?
You're looking for Swindell? Sounds like a bandit to me. Alright, let's see. We need Lefty. Come on out, Lefty. Okay, got it.
The other day I saw this guy jumping from roof to roof. Man, he was so dashing. But you know, actually, he might have been a bandit. Maybe that's why he was sneaking into chimneys.
Chimneys? Alright, let's see. Come on, Lefty. Alright, let's see. Curl ourselves up. And down we go. Oof! What do you know? We found him.
What do you blokes want?
We want to talk to you.
Admiral Bobbery? I haven't the faintest idea what you're talking about. If you'll please. Drop the axe, Superstash. We already found out that you're Admiral Bobbery. Ralph, what poppycock? Tell me, what would you want with me if I were this chap?
steer a ship?
You say your ship needs a navigator, and you want me to do the job, So sorry, but you'll have to look elsewhere. I shall set sail upon the sea, nevermore!
But that's just not cool. You want to see me back or something? Is that it? You have to come along. Only you can get us safely to Keelhaul Key.
Awfully sorry, dear boy, but when I say no, what I mean is no!
I guess he means it.
Now away with you!
Okay, then. Without failure, this is Super Stub Brother. To be continued.